Hello my laser peeps, I'm here with the LaserPecker LX2. The LaserPecker LX2 is a powerful desktop laser engraver, this one with the 40-watt laser head installed. However, with great power comes great responsibility to protect your laser equipment's housings. Typically, when burning with a high-power laser, we would utilize some form of protection against the base of the machine. My LX2 did not include any such protection, and as a result, even when working with these slats, the LX2 was engraving into its own base. A protective plate like this could help prevent this, or a honeycomb like this. However, the LX2 did not come with either of these, nor were either of these available for purchase. Using a third-party honeycomb presented problems. This is because the LX2 uses an advanced AI system, including cameras and sensors, that help make framing and calibrations easier than in the past. Third-party honeycombs would cover these sensors and create problems. The days of those problems are over. LaserPecker has introduced the official LX2 Honeycomb, complete with all the sensors required to work with the intelligent LX2 machine. Let's check it out. Inside this package is not only the honeycomb, but a protective base plate like we just talked about. Here it is, the all-new LX2 Honeycomb. You'll notice it has the LX2's sensors embedded into the honeycomb. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next to these sensors are 4 powerful clamps meant to help attach your projects to this honeycomb. The magnets are very strong and the quality of the clips feels really nice. For those who are concerned or wondering, the sensors are not magnetic nor stuck or glued to the honeycomb. They're actually bolted through the bottom, so you can expect these sensors to stay where they belong. Your first step will be to install this base protector. Install the base plate first. Here on the bottom, nestle it into place and slide it forward to the front of the machine. It should rest along this front edge of the LX2. Find these magnets and peel off the protective tape of 2 of them. The protective film is the red, leaving the sticky black behind. Locate these screws and position the magnet right here at the top edge. Do this on both sides, with the rubber feet facing down and the handle facing forward. Slide the honeycomb gently down over the protective base plate. Position the honeycomb into the front left corner of the machine. Do this in such a way as to be sure the protective plate remains underneath this honeycomb. This allows any laser that makes it through the honeycomb to hit that plate instead of the bottom of your machine. Notice the magnet positioned next to the honeycomb handle. Take that chain handle and stick it to the magnet. Do this on both sides. Your honeycomb should look like this. To remove the honeycomb, simply remove the chain from the magnet and gently lift the honeycomb. Your honeycomb should be firmly stuck to the base with the protective plate underneath. Have 4 visible calibration markers and 2 chain handles stuck to a magnet on each side. You may place these clips on the outer portion of the honeycomb to store them until you need them to hold a project down. For example, if I was going to make this sign. Let's check out our fancy new honeycomb in LaserPecker Design Space. Before we get started, check the version of your LaserPecker design space and be sure it's compatible with the Honeycomb accessory. At the time of this video, my beta 3.2.2 shows the Honeycomb bed positioning and calibration has been added. I will go ahead and install that now. With your design space updated, let's update the firmware on our LX2. Do that by clicking the gear, looking for basic information, and clicking check for updates. My machine has an updated firmware. Do check your firmware, and if you have an update, press upgrade. With the firmware complete, press confirm. In order to put our Honeycomb to use, we will need to run a few calibrations. The first thing we need to do is refresh the camera so we may see our Honeycomb bed. Click the camera refresh button. This triggered the Honeycomb bed's detection. Go ahead and press cancel. This will allow the camera refresh to continue. With only the Honeycomb in the machine, we will need something to take the measurement on. Since we will burn a calibration pattern on 3mm basswood, I'm going to put 3mm basswood in the machine for that measurement and then keep it there for the calibration burn. I will clip that piece in using our new fancy magnetic clips. Once the camera appears, get that distance data by clicking this button right here. Click the material. Go ahead and click this gear, click device calibration, and click camera calibration. With a large enough piece of sample wood in place, go ahead and press next. I am using a large piece of 3mm basswood. I have secured it with 2 magnetic clips. Click on Rectangle Preview. Click on Preview. During this process, physically review the laser path and be sure it will be burning within the wood and not over the clips. Mine looks like it will burn on the QR code sticker of my sample, so I'll simply remove that sticker. And I will adjust my wood to be sure the burn pattern is on the wood and not on the clamps. It looks good. I'll close the door and get it going. Once you have verified that the burn path is inside your project, in other words, the piece of wood, press End Preview. You are now ready to print this calibration pattern on your wood. Press Rectangle Processing. Press the button to start the burn. Your machine should create a pattern and then say, calibration completed successfully. Go ahead and click Apply. Go ahead and press the X button. Your Honeycomb is ready for use. Let's do a quick test to be sure. I'm simply going to flip it and burn a test on the other side. Closing the lid will refresh the camera. Speaking of camera, thanks to this camera, we don't need to manually frame this project because we can see the project. Let's go ahead and put something on it. Mr. Greg is the coolest. With my text and clip art in place, I will click Preview. I will click Preview. I will physically check the machine and make sure the red laser is within my project and press End Preview. Having done all that, I will press Process, I will press process again. I will listen for the tone and press the button to initiate the burn job. We can watch it right here on the screen. And there it is. Our LaserPecker LX2 is running its first successful burn job using the new honeycomb and protective base plate. And there it is, our first successful burn with the new LX2 Honeycomb. Click Confirm. And there it is, my first burn with the new LX2 Honeycomb accessory. From this moment on, the bottom of my LX2 is safe from laser damage. I'm Mr. Craig, and you're on 3D Rundown.